Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums. 'Tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, for you guys in the viewerverse, I've got a No Man's Sky lore video for you, and this is the base computer archive lore. Now, I've already done the abandoned building archive lore, put a video in the top right hand corner, but this lore goes into the casing of Laylaps, yes, and finding your own little drone companion and escaping of the realm of glass, so hold on to your frickin' seats, people in the viewerverse, and buckle on up, because this one's going to be frickin' epic. Let's go and hit this up. Executor Mondo, heck yeah! We sought an escape from reality. That's why we're all here, isn't it? I can remember what it was like to be a traveller, to have that hope, that intolerable thirst for new. I should never have listened to you, my love. There is no fire in this place. No trophies fit for gods. There is only darkness. The family of glass, they watch everything. Did it know what I had done to it? Was it angry, upset, alone, afraid? Could a sentinel feel such things? It hovered before me, its lights catching upon 1,000 crystal shards all around, and as I moved on, it travelled by my side. That night I dreamt of the warp cage, but there was no more pain within. The drone looked at me, and I knew that I had been forgiven. I had fixed it. I had answered for my sins. I shall call thee Laylaps. Heck yes. We see the Sentinels swarm across the void, warping in and out of dimensions at the will of some unknown force, depositing the echoes of the dead within the archives. Laylaps does not join the others. It just stares at me, its light still shining, unaltered, unabated. It's a comfort to me. I found them standing over me as I awoke, their beak chattering, their eyes caught between horror and joy. It was the tallest gag I had ever seen, but the mystery was soon solved. They asked me of the Empire. They wanted to know if the firstborn still spoke their name. In life they had possessed 100 Korvax slaves, you see. They do not remember how they arrived in their place. Their face swarms with nanites. They are lonely. The three of us journeyed to the centre. The Sentinel, the firstborn, and the Traveller, all children of the Atlas, all hoping for some answers in the void. The firstborn would not stop talking, wouldn't stop glorifying their cruel life of brutality and pain. One night they sang a song, a tale of lost people, of an armada of freighters fleeing the abyss, of worlds where every sentinel turned against every living thing, annihilating them within moments. Laylaps showed no signs of understanding. It did not leave us, nor did it try to explain. Perhaps the sentinels were right. The firstborn fought valiantly, but there was no saving them. The nanites had found their place within, protruding outwards through every pore, through every limb and every fort. And it was done. They departed with the family of glass, forever lost to this world, their story at an end. I ventured on. We're almost there. Something was very wrong. The Atlas interface had grown still, its orb cold and almost grey. The computers didn't respond. Nothing did. It took a few moments before I realised that Laylaps was gone. I was alone. I heard the music again this morning, that same signal that led me to this realm. I stood and listened, honing my instruments to find the source, expecting some different result. But what use was science here? If a computer is on fire, what good are the prayers of data? They had captured my friend. I saw them from a distance, the family of glass in all of their majesty, cradling the fallen sentinel, its lights flickering in their awful embrace. I let out an involuntary cry as they cut into its exoskeleton, and each vacant stare, each grin of malice turned to me. I fled, but it was no use. They numbered in hundreds. They found me. It was Laylaps, Laylaps who I had doubted, Laylaps who I had harmed and fixed, Laylaps who was my salvation. It tore us both from that awful place, warping us back to the universe, to our universe. The first traveller in history to escape the world of glass, to be reclaimed from death itself. It's kindness that saves us all, don't you think? Laylaps told me everything, speaking through my very exosuit. I will see you soon, my friend. Together at last. What tales they will tell of us. I'm transmitting the glyphs now. I can't wait for you to meet my new friends. Righto chums, well that sort of concludes this lore sort of episode for the base computer archives, and we've got our own little Laylaps. Now Laylaps didn't come into iteration until the Sentinel lore, which I've actually put together a video on that. I'll put a video in the top right hand corner, and he mentions there about Talamon. If you want to look into Talamon and the lore behind that, look up the Fell Boundary lore. I've got a whole playlist on this stuff, people in the viewerverse. Heck yes I do. I'll put it at the end card of this video. Till next time, goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe, and I'd like to say a massive great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers! And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.